G'day mate and welcome back to Satisfactory with me, JD. So now, last episode we got the rebar gun. Obviously, the first thing we have to do with our rebar gun is automate it. And it needs rods to turn into spiked rebar. Hey doggo! No, still got nothing. Go away. Try again. So, which was going into a storage container, into another storage container. And thank you to all the people who have made suggestions that I should have all these at ground level and have the hub beside it. It is in the future plans. It's just not in the right now plans. Oh, that's right. And you're also running. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to remove this. It's empty. Good. Hook that into there. Yeah. Then I'm going to put in organizer, no, logistics, splitter. And because, so, in case you've missed it, I've actually got two, well, it'd be hard to miss. I've got two Satisfactory series going. One is this one, the one you're watching right now. It's on YouTube. It's, let's see how bad spaghetti we can make in 3D. I figure it seems pretty fitting, as I am, it seems, really known for my spaghetti. We should be doing a spaghetti Satisfactory series. Nope, that was a fail. The other one is on Twitch, and then the videos get cut up and put on YouTube. So if you prefer to watch just on YouTube, you can watch just on YouTube. That's entirely up to you. And come on, somebody's got to have a spare power connection. You do. Excellent. Alright, we're going to come here, into there. You're going to make spiked rebar. And I'm not even going to bother storing it. It's just going to sit in the machine, and we're just going to gather it out of the machine. So, two series. This one's spaghetti, at which point belts phasing through the ground, splitters, like we're going to take an angle grinder and just trim off the corner. It wasn't an important corner. All perfectly allowed. The other series, none of that is allowed. Nothing is allowed. There is no clipping. There is no phasing. There's nothing. It's got to be, everything has to be neat. Spaghetti is not allowed. And the main reason I'm doing that on Twitch rather than YouTube is it takes hours, to be honest. It really, really takes hours. I think I'm 24 hours into that playthrough compared to 6 hours in this playthrough. And overall, that base obviously has more production. But tech level, there's not a lot of difference. Speaking of tech level, we're going to go and run through some text today. Purely because we've got enough automation now. We should be able to just shoot things off fairly quickly. So, jump pad, select milestone. What do you want? You want that. You want that. You want that. You want that. Okay, so we need some cable, which is over there in storage. We need some plate, which is over there in storage. Is that it? I think so. Your cable. Plate. It's one of those two. Not that one. That one. No, that one. Okay, and we fall down and hopefully not take any fall damage. Which has also become a thing in the YouTube series, in the Twitch series, because I've decided to build my factory very neatly in the sky, so I had a nice flat foundation to work on, which means I'm constantly falling off the damn thing. Okay. Jump pads. Done. Oh, and I need to turn up the volume.
Milestone reached. Buildings aimed at factory traversal, including several different categories of jump pads, can now be accessed in the build menu. Caution is recommended during use of these products.
Yeah, jump pads are hit and miss. Okay. Our biofuel is down there, which we're going to top up to clear stuff out of my inventory. In fact... chainsaw. Go away. There we go. I feel a bit better. So what else has come up? So I made a mistake. If we hold down Control and drag, all that goes in there. Something else new I found out. Control and drag, all that goes in there. Found out more stuff. Oh, berries. Thank you, doggo. I don't know why you didn't eat them, but sure. I made a mistake. I put down 11, 12 coal generators. I'd have to physically run over there and count them. And I said that is the right amount for a belt that moves 60. In fact, I was entirely wrong. That is the right amount for a belt that moves 120. So they actually use 11 coal per whatever, per second, which means you can build 5.5-ish. Okay, so we've done that research, we haven't actually unlocked anything new to play with yet. We've got jump pads, but I don't really want jump pads. I actually want to look at this. So, 8. I need 10. I need 200. I need 50. I've got 100. That's easy. I need 1,000 cables. So we want to go get this, because I'd love to get steel production up and running. Oh. I don't think... That's my other problem. I'm watching so much Satisfactory, which I'm sure a lot of you are also doing the same. I'm watching so much Satisfactory, and I'm recording my own series, and I'm doing this, and I'm doing that. I'm actually getting confused. What is where in what factory? Third one up is copper. We want 2 of those. I'll put back the excess. I don't need screws. I just need... I actually don't need any of that stuff. Okay, have we done modular frames? I want to say yes, but I have a feeling the answer's no. Modular frames need reinforced iron plate and rods. So that's outputting reinforced iron plate and plate en masse. And then we've got another stitched reinforced plate going in there. And that's our rod production, which is not being split off again. So let's just production assembler. We're just going to temporarily tag this on the back. Have you make modular frames, which need reinforced iron plate and rods. Go away. So rods are the second one. And reinforced iron plate is the fourth one. So let's build a pole up. No, this side. Too steep, still. Fourth one. Move, dogger. Rotate that way. Too steep. You lie to me. Okay. So you're getting the materials you need. I'm not going to bother putting an output on this because I really don't want to have... Do I happen to have any power shards on me? No. I don't want to have a whole lot left over. Bump, bump, bump. Okay, I'm going to take those back actually. You just wait for the belt. Yeah, the belt will fill you up. I don't want to have a lot of stock in a storage container because it'll actually deplete my reinforced iron plate storage very, very quickly. So we will do the logical thing and go to our craft bench and smash away at this for a while. That's 10. Bump, 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 bump. That sort. We're like 3 wires short, 3 wires short. So I'm going to pick those up really quickly. One of them. One of them. Okay, so if we launch these off, we can then start on steel production, which is going to lead to another explore run. That and there. That. Boom!
Milestone reached. Steel production unlocked. Foundry and improved miner included to ensure efficiency of new pipelines. A collection of new, more complex parts is now available for crafting.
Okay, so we've got a miner Mark II, which pulls. So the normal miner, depending on the purity of your ore, so on an impure, this does 30, which is enough to run 1 smelter. This one also does 30 on an impure. It will actually double the speed of our mining. So we go from 30 up to 120. A foundry smelts 2 resources in the alloy. So for steel, I actually already know I need iron ore and I need coal. We only have 1 coal source at the moment, but if I put down a miner Mark II, that'd double the output out of the build. Whether I have belts fast enough to run that at double the speed is a whole different question. Power, nothing new. Logistics, nothing new. Foundation, stairs left and right, who cares? With the jump pads, which we just unlocked. All the wall segments, just go away. I don't need your new markers everywhere, please. We don't get any new wall segments. Okay. Alright. What else do we have in here that we can hopefully click off in 8 minutes? Tier 4. Improved melee combat. That sounds pretty important. And logistics Mark III. That needs motors, which we haven't even looked at. So let's go with that one. What are the new crafting things? So we've got steel ingot, which is iron ore and coal. Steel beam, which requires iron ingots. Steel pipe, which requires steel ingots. Encased industrial beam, which is steel beams and concrete. So we've got a use for concrete. A SATA, which is, if you know anything about electrical engines, it's the bit wound in copper that goes inside the actual engine, or inside the motor, which is steel pipe and wire. The motor, which requires the rotor and the SATA. So the SATA is the bit that goes around the inside, at the outside of the rotor, and then you put the two together and make a motor. And a heavy modular frame, which needs modular frames, plus steel pipes, plus encased industrial beams, plus a whole bunch of screws. So I would guess the first thing we really need to look at is a miner Mark II, which is probably going to require some handcrafting. Yep. Which is going to require steel, which is going to require coal and iron. Okay. And actually the other thing I want to do is I want to... Organization. Personal storage box. Come on. Really? I can't put it in the HUD at all? Alright. I'm going to put it right there where we can trip on it on the way in. I want to put in here everything I need for the next milestone. Okay, so I need to go get 200 cable, 1500 wire, some modular frames, 200 cable. 3 of those. And then the modular frames, which should be over here. And we can just take out of the internal buffer. That's heaps. Okay, so we want right click to split the stack. 10 of those. We want 3 of those. We want 2 of those. We want the sort button. You're back. Nothing. Okay, so that's everything we need to launch the next milestone. No, actually, that one needs to be halved as well. Okay, so that's everything we need for the next milestone. So we need to get some coal and some iron in our inventory. Coal. I literally have iron ore sitting right there. Okay. And handcraft ourselves out some steel ingots. Now, anybody who tells me I should be automating this part, I can't. To actually make the, and this is a little complaint I had of my own in the Steam run. I actually need steel to make steel. So you have to actually bring that back up. I want a miner Mark II. So yeah, you have to have steel to make steel, to craft steel. Encased industrial beam requires steel beams. Just, no, it's 4 to 1. Wow. Okay, let's get steel pipe done then. Steel beams. Okay, so we need some coal, which is okay because there's a bunch of coal all the way over there. Actually, let's do 2 things. Let's go get some iron. So we can take a bunch of iron with us. Then we'll take a bunch of steel. We'll go pick up a bunch of coal. And then hopefully, if I pop down a crafting bench, we'll have everything right there on location. To replace the miner at the same time. Maybe even if we're lucky, build back. Maybe. Nope, you're using it as fast as you're getting it. Where else? We'll have some iron ore in you, because you're backed up. We'll have some iron ore in you, because you're backed up. We'll have some iron ore in you. And we'll have some iron ore in you. Trash that one. Hit the sort button. You have a bunch of plate, which I will take that way with me. Throw that in the bin. I want concrete. I want concrete. Okay, hopefully that's enough. Oh, and actually, let's get some spiked rebar as well. Which we should be able to just go and pick up from the output slot of this machine. 50. A 6 back that I don't want. Alright. Let's go over to coal, which is in like that direction. Yeah. There's another one fairly close. Yeah, there's my coal. There's all sorts of things everywhere. Like, here's some more nuts. Now, none of these respawn. At least, not that I've seen. I'm yet to determine one way or another whether any of these resources ever respawn. It seems occasionally the grass might, but apart from that, it doesn't look like it. Oh, and then we're going to run across the belt. I remember. Now, I already do technically have a whole belt of coal that we've brought over to our power plant that is doing nothing. And I could use that. So we want a queue, a craft bench right there. We want steel ingots. This is going to take a while. Into steel beam. Into encased industrial beams. Goodbye, miner. Probably also have to block that. Put down a Mark II miner. Try and aim this. I want logistics. I want a Mark II belt, which will only do 120 per minute, and you're now going to output 240 per minute. Yep. So that belt has no hope of keeping up. But we do have the option to unlock Logistics 3, which will give us obviously a faster belt again. Alright. So that's going to temporarily solve our coal problem. And you can see how fast this is going to go. Actually, we can do that and save some power. Okay. Let's do it. Yep. Because we're taking a belt at 120, splitting it to 60 and 60, and one of the 60s we're not even using. But if we run back to our coal power plant, we can temporarily take the other coal belt and put it to use making steel. Which really means I need a new source of iron. Okay. So we've got this belt of coal. Can I do production foundry? I need 14 steel pipes. Do I have raw steel? No. Okay, so we need raw steel. This looks like as good a spot as any to start making our steel production. There's no iron. Where is iron? Give me that. Let's solve our first problem. Equipment workshop. No, wrong one. Craft bench. Steel ingots. How much pipe do we need? 14. Okay, let's jump on the top of this rock and let's go looking for more iron, because we need more iron for steel. Iron. Holy crap. Do that again. Iron's there. Sorry about that. So I guess we're gonna build steel here somewhere. We've got a power plant here, but over there looks like a good spot as any. Let's take our belt with us. I mean, it's a tier 1 belt, so it only provides at maximum. Ooh, what's that? Peroxide. We're going to take that with us. Turns out this is used for aluminium, which is not in the game as of yet. But that was a one-off deposit. Not a node, it's a one-off deposit. Once you manually harvest it, it's gone. Scanner again. It's over that way still. I wonder how many Headbutt Harrys are going to be here to visit us. One, two. Holy crap. And more up on the hill. Alright. There's a glowworm up there too. So we have a impure. A birdie. I missed. Or did I? No, I didn't miss. Another impure. That's a Headbutt Harry. So pissed off, Headbutt Harry. You missed. Come on. Hey! I love a rebar gun. Bit slow on the old reload, but... So, that's an impure. That's an impure. I couldn't luck out with anything better. Impure. Oh, hello. Now I have your attention. Oh, I think I missed. I think that went right over the top. I'll do it. Rebar to the face. So impure, 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 and impure. We really didn't luck out here. But there's lots of it. So that counts for something. I thought there was a cave back here. Okay. And then there's two on the top of the hill. We'll go check out those as well. Impure and impure. Okay, so not a lot of good iron, but we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've got 8 lots of iron down here. We've got plenty, and base is not too far away. So I'm going to end this episode here. Next episode we will take our belt of coal that... Yep, there's the coal. It's slowly getting here. We'll take our belt of coal. We will come over here and we might just build our steel production right here in the middle of this valley. Because all the resources are right here. We can even put down Mark II miners now, so it's not that much of a hassle. And we're going to get some steel production up and running. So, thank you guys for watching. As always, do hope you're enjoying this little series. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next episode where we get lots more steel done. Alright. See you then. Bye.